She thought she had finished her painting, but then the teacher came over, took her brush, and put a big X over it, and said, "Now fix it." Hi, I'm Rita, and welcome back to my studio. A couple of weeks ago, my artist friend Libby posted on her Instagram page about a time when she was down in Mexico and taking art lessons from a very well-known painter. She told about the story where they had been painting faces all day. She was learning to do portraits, but she was painting abstracted faces. And she was quite pleased with what she had done, and she told him it was finished. So he came over, took her brush, and made a big X over her painting and said, "Now fix it." So Libby didn't argue, although I don't know why. She's such a firecracker. She didn't argue with him. She just finished the painting and was quite pleased with it. So this got me to thinking, is it really worth trying to fix a painting after you've ruined it, or is it better to just start over? So I'm going to try today. I've chosen this painting. It's Ladies' Night. It was from a cocktail collection series that I did a couple of years ago, and it's been in a gallery show actually, but it came back. So I am going to put a big X over it and see what happens. We'll see how it goes. So I'm just going to take some white and mix in a little Titan buff. Here, I'll show you my colors. I've got some white, some Titan buff, yellow ochre. This is Quinacridone Magenta, and some black. And I'm just going to paint a big X over it. Would you do this? It's kind of nerve-wracking. But now that I'm thinking about it, he put a big X over the middle of the painting. What if I put the X sort of on the grid? Like the rule of thirds when you're painting, to have your canvas split into thirds for composition. Would that be cheating? I think it might work, but I'm going to go for the dramatic version, and I'm just going to take this paint, and here we go. Big X. Okay. There it is. There's a big X on that painting. So I'm going to see what I can do with this. I've changed my painting setup here. Hopefully you can see me a little bit better and hear me a little bit better. I think this is still wet, so I'm actually going to soften this a little bit. It's still wrecked. Still a ruined painting, but let's see where we go from here. I like the colors. I'll probably stick to this color palette, but I'm going to go for a whole different vibe. So starting again with the China marker, just a black China marker. Let's fix this up here. I think I'll do just some pencil too. So let me know in the comments, is this something you would try? Do you think this would improve your painting skills? Just totally take a painting, put an X on it, and then see what goes from there. Okay, I'm gonna start some paint here. Okay. And already I can tell I don't like this setup because I'm kind of used to it the other way. But I thought it would be better for you to see what I'm doing. So let's I'm mixing the Naples yellow, yellow ochre with some Quinacridone Magenta and adding some white. And I'm even going to add a little Titan buff because And I've added some black. So, okay, not crazy about that color. But essentially what I'm doing is painting another layer on top of this. And as my abstracts are usually like layer after layer, lots of layers. Even though I've ruined it, it's like starting a painting again, starting a new painting. Yeah, I don't like reaching over the paint there. So I think I will finish up on this layer, and then I will have to stop because it gets too wet for me to continue. But actually, one thing I've noticed since I painted that white X is that it's freed me up, and I'm feeling like there's no fear actually. I can get loose, just make marks. And I could actually fix the parts that I didn't really enjoy in the painting. I mean, I liked it, but see, now that I've made that one mark on it, that X, it is, to me at least, like starting a painting. So please leave comments. I'd like to know if you'd ever do this, if you'd ever ruin a painting, just to see where it will take you. And please, if you're enjoying this video, consider subscribing. It would really help my channel to grow. Okay, I'm gonna stop the painting and I'm gonna just add a few more marks. Love my China markers. I like adding marks of them because they do show up in the end, even though they're just slightly coming through the paint. It gives the canvas a lot more depth. And interest. And I will put everything in the description. Just a little more pencil, and I think that's it. I will continue on with this painting and show you in an upcoming video the finished product. But you can't even see the X anymore, so it was good. It was interesting to do. Please let me know in the comments what you thought, and hit that subscribe button if you would. Thanks again. See you soon.